I'm here. What's up, guys? Broken Prophet here, and I want to drop another video. And of course, whenever I decide to do a video, here's Socks in the background banging her cage, and here's Nick right here just trying to make himself known. But anyway, I decided to do this video because I wanted to give out some work, but I also wanted to teach. And one thing I've noticed is if I give out spells in a video, I have a certain amount of views. One thing that I love, the last video that I did not give out any spells. Nick, stop. I didn't give out any spells, but I gave the fundamentals of Hoodoo, God dang it. I'm not a multitasker. I gave out the fundamentals of root work, hoodoo, and conjure. And that got another group of followers. So I was like, you know what? What if I could combine the two? And that's what I'm going to do in this video. It's going to be very short, and I'm going to combine the two. Apparently, Nick wants to be in the video. And I also got those of you who love when Nick is here, even though Nick just flops. Like, he just goes, like, there's Nick. There's Nick. Go, boy. And look, I know my black folks out there. You just kissed that cat? Yes, I just kissed him. Stop. Some of y'all out there kissing cat, that's not like Nick. You better stop. COVID is real. Lord, you know what is real. Anyway, I will say this. Y'all know I like to teach in stories. And the stories that I like to teach in, kind of like in the New Testament, where, Jesus would teach in parables. He would teach in stories. So that's how I like to teach. Those of you who are like my guide kids, my apprentices in Hoodoo, that's how I like to teach. I teach through stories so that you guys can think about them. You'll listen to them, you'll hear them, and then you'll think about them. So here's the thing. You guys know that I fell down the steps not too long ago. But what you guys don't know, those of you who are not on the Discord, if you're not on the Discord is for Patreon and for channel members. All right? So, and I'll be posting the new Discord link tonight for this video on Patreon and on the channel members only posts. But anyway, so I fell down the steps about a week and a half ago. What you guys do not know is, Nick, move. What y'all don't know, it's hard to do a video with a cat like Nick. Because Nick always wants to, he likes to snuggle. But anyway, so about, a few days ago, I fell down the steps again. And the problem is, whenever you fall down the steps and you tell people, yo, I fell down the steps, folks are like, well, you need to stop drinking so much. And I'm like, dude, this was first thing in the morning. I was walking Hoodoo Dog out back, and I slipped on steps that were covered in frost. But doesn't matter. But during the course of that fall, right, of course, I banged up my neck and my back and stuff like that. I'm fine. Those of you who have been texting me, I'm great. But during the course of that, I scraped up my finger. Yeah, you see that? Y'all see that? Piece of meat missing out my finger. So it was hurting a lot. And y'all, look, listen, I know what ladies gonna be like, oh, you just scraped your finger. But the men, y'all understand what we're saying. That is a mortal wound right there. I don't know how I'm gonna make it. That is a mortal wound. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. So, I got a Band-Aid on it and things like that. But here's the thing, guys. I was like planning this video before I actually recorded it. And what you don't know about YouTube, you have to record the video, but then you have to edit it and stuff like that. And you have to like take the memory card out of the camera, put it into the computer, then you got to type up stuff and stuff like that. Much like me saying, well, if you want a reading, we have reading specials. Just go to www.thebrokeenones.org and you'll see it like right here or right here, wherever, or right here or right there. I don't know yet. But while I'm laying on the sofa and I'm thinking about, dude, stop. While I'm thinking about how I'm going to edit this video, of course I have to type. And I can type very well. I know how to type very quickly because, you know, I learned through a class that they don't have in school anymore, like data processing, whatever. So I knew to put my fingers on the home row key. ASDFJKL semicolon. Those of you who know, put it in the chat because y'all know. That's how we learn to type, right? But since this finger has a chunk of meat missing, I'm like, dang, I gotta type like this. Meaning, y'all can see, I gotta type, but I gotta hold this one up. Hold this one up in the air and then type. But I thought about this and I'm like, I'm laying on the sofa thinking about editing this video and I'm thinking about typing. But while I'm thinking about typing, I'm holding up my finger as I think about typing. And I'm like, well, why? Why am I holding up an imaginary finger, a spiritual finger, because my physical finger is injured? I shouldn't be doing that. So you know what I did? I closed my eyes a little bit tighter and I lowered my imaginary or spiritual finger and I kept on planning out how I'm going to edit this video. Then guess what? When I did that, I wasn't afraid to like feel the pain of this finger. I was opening doors, I was opening jars or whatever. Because if I accomplished it in the mental and in the spiritual, of course I can accomplish it in the physical. And that made me think about this. How many times do we handicap ourselves because we maybe we have a physical injury or a physical infirmity, or maybe we are like affected by something going on in the physical. Somebody's cheating on us. Somebody like hurt our feelings. Somebody did this, and we allow that to handicap us in the physical, in the mental, and in the spiritual. We shouldn't do that, guys. We definitely should not do that. If I can like lose a chunk out of my finger and overcome it in the spiritual and in the mental, then you can do the same thing with hurt feelings. You can do the same thing with like, you know, a sprained ankle. You can do that. See, spirituality is meant to make us stronger as people. But a lot of times we make ourselves weaker as people because we carry over injuries from out here to there. And that's what I said in the last video, guys. How often do we sit here and go, well, I want some money working done, but I'm living in a spirit of lacking. I'm living in a spirit of poverty. How often do we want to do love work, but we're living in a spirit of frustration, doubt, and insecurity? So guys, this is what I want each and every one of you to do. And I'm going to give some more workings out, but this is one of two. What I want you guys to do is think about this. I want you guys to ask yourselves, how many times am I dealing with something out here and I'll allow it to affect the inside? I know everybody looks at the magician card of the tarot deck and it's like as above, so below. Well, as above is not necessarily the creator. As above is that divine spark inside of us, the spirit. As above, so below. But also as below, so above. That divine spark that we have in us that allows us to do spiritual workings. Well, guess what? If you sit there and you're like, oh, I'm frustrated and I'm broke and I'm this and I'm that, well, that divine spark will say, well, absolutely you are. The most powerful words ever spoke are also the two shortest words, I am. When somebody asks you, hey, how you doing? You say, I am broke. I am sick. I am tired. Well, that's what you are. Because you spoke I am, and I am, those are the two first words being spoken in the womb by that fetus. When that spark of consciousness, that God spark comes down, that fetus, when it first thinks, the first thoughts are I am. Because before you were nothing, but now I am. So stop using the words I am negatively. So now you got a hurt finger, like, oh, I am crippled. Well, now you're going to be crippled in the mental, now you're going to be crippled in the spiritual, because you allow something in the physical to affect all three levels. In order to make your work pop, mind, body, and spirit have to be in alignment. And I don't know any way to further teach you guys. But I will tell you guys this. I always pick up my sword. And the scripture, and somebody put this in the comment section. The scripture that I want to give you guys is the book of Proverbs, chapter 17, verse 22, that says, a merry heart doeth good like a medicine, but a broken spirit drieth the bones. A merry heart doeth good like a medicine, but a broken spirit drieth the bones. And guys, listen, that's hoodoo. A merry heart doeth good like a spirit, like a medicine. A merry heart doeth good like a medicine. Like when I'm happy, I'm all the way happy. But a broken spirit can break the bones. And how many of you guys have been going through that? Maybe, your covenant season is not going great. Maybe your finances, because you know what? They're not going great. And you allowed that to allow you to not be merry, i.e. happy. Lord, Nick is doing the most right now. But you also allowed that to break your spirit, and then your body suffered. Your health suffered. Guys, what I want you guys to do right now, besides like, share, and subscribe. All right, guys, I'm taking a brief pause, because current prophet is looking at the video because I'm editing. I'm looking like current prophet is looking at past prophet who did the video, and I'm like, listen, yeah, y'all better like, share, and subscribe because I'm spitting right now. I am spitting. So y'all better like, share, and subscribe. Unfortunately, I see that at least 20% of you guys watch my videos, but y'all don't feel the need to hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell icon so that you know when I'm going live, because I might go live tonight after I publish this video. I might go live. Y'all don't know. If I don't do it today, then I'll do it tomorrow. And y'all might see I got my hurt finger. Got my hurt finger right here. But guess what? It is what it is. So, like, share, and subscribe to this channel. But also, as important, share this video, man, because we all have people. Y'all trying to come out the hoodoo closet to your family, your friends, and your loved ones. Come out the hoodoo closet. And if you don't have the words, trust me, I got them. Share this video. Share this channel. All right? Because I feel like what I'm telling you is something that will actually help us all. Right? But what I want you guys to do, let me give you guys two works. I want you guys to take a glass of water. If you're dealing with something that you just cannot get over, you can't stop. You can't stop thinking about that man. You can't stop thinking about that woman. They dealing with somebody else, but you can't stop thinking about them. You can't find nobody else because you still thinking about them. It's affecting your job. It's affecting your life. It's affecting everything. I want you to take a glass of water, put it in your Bible on the book of Proverbs, chapter 17, verse 22. Let it sit for 1 hour and then drink it. And that is a medicine against obsession. Write this down, write in your book. That is a medicine against obsession. Maybe if I stop petting Nick right now, he'll go away. Nick, if I stop petting you, would you go away? Huh? Would you go away? Nick. Didn't even scare you. The fireplace just popped. I got nervous. They didn't scare you. I was going to run away. Man, Nick, go over here. Go. Now, the second work that I want to give you along the same vein, with the same verse, is a working on how to lose weight. Because, see, I didn't just lose weight off of the carnivore diet. Yes, the carnivore diet was effective. It was awesome. Shout out to the Black Carnivore. You were awesome. Thank you so much. I also did this spiritual work. And all it took was just some twine. And I took that same glass of water. Hold on, it's a knot in it. And I'm over here trying to like get the twine. And Nick, stop. Dude, go away. You're doing the most right now. I took some twine. You know, people gonna think that's cute. I don't think it's cute, Nick. Go away. Like, stop batting my twine, dude. It's not cute. I took my knife and I tied some twine around my waist. And I tied it into a knot. And I prayed the same thing, Proverbs chapter 17, verse 22. And I thought about how happy I would be, how joyous I would be if my waist was a little bit smaller. Nick. And then I cut off the edges. Y'all, there's Nick. Nick. Look, Nate. Let it go, dude. Yeah, now he don't want to do it. But I left just a little bit tied around my waist. And then I took the blade and I cut it. And then I ball all of it up. I take my Bible and I put the string in the Bible at Proverbs 17:22. And I prayed for my happiness that I envisioned and that I pictured. Then every week, I would take it out. I would tie it around myself again. And I would cut off the extra and cut off the extra till eventually I was where I am now, looking good than a mug. Finer than a boom. All right? So I've given you guys two workings. One to calm the mind, one to affect the body. If this helped you guys, and if y'all really like this, then go to www.thebrokeenones.org. Book your own reading, because we're doing a 25% off reading special. And if we do a reading for you and it leads to some work, then what we're going to do is we'll take the work. We're going to take the price of the work off of the price of the working. Because my retirement is coming very quickly. Very quickly. I thought I would wait until the Super Bowl or cuffing season. I thought I was going to wait until February the 14th, Valentine's Day. No, it's actually coming a lot quicker. Coming a lot quicker because some of y'all done tired me out. And it is what it is. But anyway, so Nick is doing the most. I feel like I've taught as much as I could possibly teach. Thank y'all for tuning in. Man, God bless. And listen, guys, be nice to each other. Be nice to each other. Case in point, this is what had happened. I went to the grocery store, right? And there was a little old lady in front of me in line. I could see that she had $200 worth of groceries, right? But she just kept swiping her card, decline, swiping, decline, swiping, and being declined. So you know what happened? I say, you know what? I know, we don't, and I don't normally publicize my good deeds. Y'all know I don't. But I want to tell y'all this. I looked at her, and I looked inside of myself, and I said, you know what? God is going to bless me for this. So I walked up to her, walked up to the cashier, walked up to the register, and I did what every grown man should have done, what every gentleman should have done. Thank you, Lord. And I helped her to put all her groceries back on the, back on the shelves, because, hey, she had to get up out of here. I'm just kidding, guys. That was a joke. Thank y'all for tuning in. Look, go to brokenones.org. Take advantage of the reading and the work specials because they're going to be gone soon. All right? Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and God bless. Peace. And I forgot to say, what's up, YouTube? Broken Prophet here, and welcome. But I'm saying it as we close. Y'all have a good one, and God bless.